I am Catherine Sirisut with Vibrant Joy Movement, and I am very happy to be sharing a movement repatterning sequence today called foot sliders that assists with the neck and the upper back, releasing tension and increasing range of motion. We'll be working with our feet sliding on the floor because the bottom of our foot reflects, this would be my right foot, the right side of my spine. So the center of the foot is the spine, and across the base of the toes is the neck, and the ball of the foot is the rib cage area. So by working that area, we're actually going to work with the reflexes into our upper back and neck. So let's get started. We will be seated on our bottom on the floor if you can. Otherwise, you can do this in a chair with your feet flat on the floor and sliding them away and toward you. I'll be demonstrating on the floor today. So roll your mat up so that allows your feet to slide on the floor surface. And let's set that there. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is check our current authentic range of motion. So place your hands, first of all, make sure your feet are about hip width apart and your knees are not too wide. Your feet are not to the side. They're pretty much in alignment with your hips. Hands cup the knees, lengthen your spine to sit very tall, and then tilt your chin up to allow the head to drop back. And just notice your current range of motion. Mark a spot on the ceiling to remember how far you can see behind you, and then release and let that go. So we're going to start the process of using what we call pandiculation, which means we hug muscles briefly and engage them, and just long enough so that the brain can witness that the muscles are engaged. And then we slowly release, come into neutral, and then repeat. And that gives the brain a chance to start allowing the resting length of the muscles to become longer, and it releases tension or holding patterns. So you're leaning back, feet are relaxed on the floor. You can start with either foot. I will choose the one closest to the camera. So you're going to slide and glide the foot forward. Pause. It's about 4 or 5 inches. Press the heel into the floor, flex the front of the ankle, and curl your toes. Now continue breathing naturally throughout this whole process. Relax the foot onto the floor, drag it back to the starting position, pause here, and now lift all 5 toes, spread them apart as far as you can, keeping the ball of your foot on the floor. So the foot does not lift off of the floor, only the toes lift. Relax your toes. We're going to do this a few more times. Here we go. Slide the foot forward and pause. Press the heel down, flex the front of the ankle, curl the toes. So we're hugging the muscles, we're engaging them. Pause, and then release, relax the foot. Drag the foot back. Pause here. Lift the toes, spread them wide apart. The whole foot is on the floor. Continue to breathe, relax the toes. Now as you're sliding the foot forward, I just want to add, pause here. If curling the toes and doing this motion right here is causing cramping in the bottom of your foot, then don't curl the toes, but pretend you're doing the movement in your mind. Imagine that you're doing it, and then lower the foot, pull it back, or don't curl the toes so far that it actually cramps. Here we go. We're going to spread the toes wide now. Great. Let's do this a couple more times. Slide the foot forward. Pause, flexing the front of the ankle, curling the toes. Continue to breathe. Lower the foot, completely relax. And drag the foot on the floor. I'm serious. There's the least amount of effort. Now lift those toes, spread them wide. Beautiful. Relax the toes. This is the last one on this foot. Slide it forward, pause, Flex the front of the ankle, curl the toes. Keep a smile if you can as you relax the toes and drag that foot back. Pause here, lift all 5 toes, spread them wide apart. It feels so yummy. Lower the toes one by one from the pinky to the big toe. One by one. Now, you may not master this right away, but keep trying. Let's do that again. Lift all 5 toes, spread them wide, and lower the toes one by one from the big toe to the pinky. Oh my goodness. This is not easy. I still haven't mastered it. Okay, let that whole foot relax. You can move it around if you'd like. Now we're going to do the midway point check-in. So, cup your knees, look straight ahead, kind of press your bottom down so your spine lengthens, then lift your chin and allow your head to drop back and see if you've increased your range of motion a little bit. Oh, I'm so happy to report that I have already increased my range of motion. Yay! Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, relax into neutral. Now we're going to do the other foot. I'm going to turn slightly so you can see me a little better. Okay, hopefully you can see the other foot. So here we go. Slide the foot forward, pause, flex the front of the ankle, curl the toes. And then relax the foot, drag it back, pause, and lift all 5 toes and spread them wide. Okay, let's do that a few more times. Relax the toes, glide the foot forward, pause, flex the front of the ankle, and curl the toes. Keep breathing throughout this whole process. Relax the foot completely onto the floor. And then drag the foot back. Okay, pause, toes spread wide. Remember the whole foot is on the floor, including the ball of the foot. Now relax those toes again, slide and glide them forward. Pause here, flex the front of the ankle, lifting the front of the foot to curl the toes. And relax and release the foot. Remember, don't curl the foot so much as we glide it back. I'm just reminding you that you cramp it all, okay? Pause here, lift the toes, spread them wide. And let's do that 2 more times. Glide that foot forward, pause, flexing the front of the ankle and curling the toes. Oh, breathe into the leg as you relax. Drag that relaxed foot back. Pause, lift all 5 toes, spread them wide. Add that smile back in if you've lost it. And then relax the toes, slide the foot forward, pause, flex the ankle, curl the toes. Well done, we're almost done. Lower the foot, drag it back, pause, and lift all 5 toes, spread them wide. Now, let's release the muscular effort very slowly by lowering the toes one by one from the pinky to the big toe. Oh my goodness. Hang in there, keep breathing. Relax the foot briefly and then lift all 5 toes, and let's do that again. Lower the toes one by one, but this time from the big toe to the little toe. Oh my goodness, I definitely haven't mastered that yet. Okay, relax those toes, relax that lower leg, and let's do the final check-in. You're still in your original position. I have to scoot back. So we're going to cup the knees, lengthen the spine as the chest lifts, the chin drops, or the head drops back and the chin lifts. And notice if you have more range of motion in your upper back. And I am happy to report once again, I increased my range of motion even more. So release out of that into neutral. Let's do a quick integration, flexing our spine in both directions. So take your belly button and press it behind, so your lower back presses behind. That will round your shoulders forward and your chin drops to your chest. Take a deep breath here. As you exhale, come back into neutral, stacking your spine, and let's flex in the other direction. Let your belly button go forward a little bit and allow the upper back muscles to also engage, as well as the lower back and the head. Take a deep breath. Exhale, flow into the other direction. Inhale. Exhale, flow into the back body flexion, flexing the lower back, the middle back, the upper back. Inhale here. Exhale, relax, coming into that C shape with your body. The whole front of your torso is in flexion now. Take a deep breath in. Feel the space between your shoulder blades, and exhale, relax. Come seated in easy pose. I'm going to turn around and sit on my cushion again, just to have some support for my lower back. Allow your hands to rest easy on your legs. Close your eyes. Sit in whatever position is comfortable for you. Let's take 3 clearing breaths. Inhale, nose. Exhale, mouth. Inhale, nose. Exhale, mouth. Last one. Inhale, nose. Exhale, mouth. I invite you to open your eyes. Let's just do a quick little integration. Rub your thighs. And I'll just turn around to the side. Take the backs of your hands and rub up and down the lower back, saying hello to your kidneys and adrenals up here and the lower back. And then kind of pat and rub one shoulder and the other shoulder and the sides of your neck. Oh, well done. Take a big stretch up. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands to your heart center. Give yourself a bow. Thank you so much for taking this time to honor the sacred vessel of your body. Namaste. I look forward to seeing you again soon.